Hello dear students, and welcome to English for Palestine. Today we're going to start with reading comprehension 1 in business, unit 8, text 1, page 78. First, of course, we're going to have a look at the learning objectives, and as you can see, number 1, answering comprehension questions about the reading text. Number 2, identifying some references in the text. Number 3, identifying the meaning of some vocabulary. Now, first we are going to read the paragraphs, then answer the questions that follow. So let's start with paragraph 1. As you can see, you have this paragraph. You are going to start reading it, and then we are going to answer the following questions. So let's have a look at the questions first. Now, here are the questions. You have 2 questions. Number 1, what do experts outside and inside Palestine say about ICT business in Palestine? Number 2, complete the following sentences. The first one, the country, line 3, refers to. 2, find in the text a word means part of the country's economy. Okay, so I'll give you like 2 minutes. Start reading this text and then try to answer the questions. Okay, very good. Now let's see and check your answers. So the first question was, what do experts outside and inside Palestine say about ICT business in Palestine? So what do you think they say? All right. Yes, it could be the best hope for the economic future of Palestine. Very good. Now let's move to the second part. The country, line 3, refers to Palestine. Very good. Number 2, find in the text a word means part of the country's economy. And the word is? Excellent. It is sector. Very good. Now let's move to the second part. Paragraph 2. So as you can see, we have this paragraph. It's a little bit longer, so you're going to take a little bit more time to read it. And then you are going to answer the following questions. Number 1, answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the main problem for ICT companies in Palestine? The second question is, what do these words and pronouns refer to? It and one. You will look at them in the text. So let's go back to the text. You have 2 minutes or 3. Read the text carefully and then try to answer the questions. Very good. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, what is the main problem for ICT companies in Palestine? Exactly, lack of 3G networks. Now, the second question, what do these words and pronouns refer to? It, your final product. Excellent. And 1, problem. Very good. Now, we are moving on. Also, paragraph 2. The same paragraph. Since you have read this paragraph in the first part, now I just want you to have a quick look at this paragraph in order to answer the following questions. Okay, so the questions are, number 2, complete the following sentences. The first sentence, 1, Mustafa Jawad works as a. Number 2, starting up online companies requires space and another space. So I have 2 words or 2 phrases to be filled in this sentence, okay? So let's have a look at the second paragraph again in order to answer the questions. Okay, I think you have found your answers, and so let's go and check them. The first one, Mustafa Jawad works as a, exactly, head of an online graphic design company. Excellent. Now, number 2, starting up online companies requires 2 things. First one is, Yes, a computer. And the number 2, and internet connection. Excellent. Now let's move to the next part. Paragraph 3. Paragraph 3, as you can see, you're going to start reading it, and then, of course, you have questions to answer. The questions are: answer the following questions. Number 1, how did Mustafa learn to make computer software? 2, what do the words and pronouns refer to? And the 2 pronouns are him and which. Okay? Let's move to the text again. Start reading it and then try to find the answers. Okay, I think you're done. Now let's see. Now answer the following questions. How did Mustafa learn to make computer software? Very good. He taught himself how to program and started his own programs. Number 2, what do these pronouns refer to? Him. Yes, it refers to Mustafa. And the second one, which, refers to, very good, the game. Excellent job. Now also we have a surprise question for you, as usual, because on this paragraph you have checked only these answers. And let's see the other questions that we have for you. Yes, we have true or false. According to your previous reading of the paragraph, we're going to check if you know these answers. Number 1, Mustafa studied software programming at the university. What do you think? Is this true or false? Okay, let's see. False. Exactly. Number 2, Mustafa's software game was very popular. Is this true or false? Okay, it is true. Excellent. Number 2, complete the following sentence. Number 1, Mustafa's first attempt in making software programs was. Yes, it was a game. Yes, was a game. Very good, very good. Now, we're going to have a break and then we will come back to you. Hello again, and let's start with our second part, which is paragraph 4. You're going to read this paragraph and then we are going to answer the following questions. First, we're going to have a check the questions and then we'll see your answers. Now, answer the following questions. What benefits did Mustafa get when he attended a startup weekend in Ramallah? Okay, so you're going to start reading right now and then we'll come back to check your answer. Okay, so let's check your answer. What benefits did Mustafa get when he attended a startup weekend in Ramallah? And the answer is exactly yes. He managed to get a small amount of financial support. This is A. Number B, he met other business people, Palestinians and others. And number C, he learned a lot about the practical side of running a business and about how to get his products noticed. Now, there's another 2 questions followed by this first one, also on paragraph 4. So the first one, find words in the text that mean the same as. Number 1, event that makes a big difference. Number 2, managing. Now, the third one is true or false. The startup weekend supplied Mustafa with good theoretical knowledge about managing a business. Is this sentence true or false? So I'll give you 2 minutes in order to check your answers and go back to your original text. Okay? Now, let's check your answers. Again, event that makes a big difference. Yes, breakthrough. Breakthrough. Very good. Number 2, managing. Running. Excellent. Running. Number 3, true or false, we said the startup weekend supplied Mustafa with good theoretical knowledge about managing a business. Is this sentence true or false? Yes, it is false. Very good. Now let's move to the next part. Of course, we have paragraph 5. I need you to read this paragraph again carefully, and we have questions to answer. So let's have a look at the questions and then we'll come back to the text itself. Now, the first question is answer the following questions. Number 1, what are Mustafa's 2 aims in business? 2, true or false? Mustafa stressed that one of his aims in business was to help his country financially. Okay, let's go back to the text. I need you to read it carefully, and then we'll come back to check your answers. Okay, let's check your answers. What are Mustafa's 2 aims in business? A, he wants to do something positive for his country. Very good. B, he wants to get good returns on the investment. Number 2, true or false? Now, Mustafa stressed that one of his aims in business was to help his country financially. What do you think of this one? Is it true or false? It is false. Thank you very much. Now, here is paragraph 6. As you can see, it's a short one, so you don't have to read it for a long time. I need you just to read it for 1-2 minutes, then you are going to answer the questions that I will show you now. Complete the following sentence. At the next startup weekend, Mustafa hopes to. 1, and of course we have 2 spaces. Number 2, line 4 refers to. So, read the text and then we'll come back to check your answers. Very good. Now let's see. At the next startup weekend, Mustafa hopes to, yes, learn more and to advise others. Very good. Number 2, line 4 refers to startup weekend. Excellent job, everyone. Now, this is our final part as usual. We have a task for you. You are going to read the text again, and then you will have to answer this question. Read the text again to complete the table with brief notes about Mustafa. Okay? I hope you will get this one, and as usual, we're going to tell you thank you very much for watching. We hope to see you soon, and goodbye.